At London Sport, we are on a mission to ensure every Londoner lives a long, healthy, and happy life through being active. We have refreshed our strategy for the next 3 years to ensure we tackle the key challenges facing Londoners right now and provide opportunities for everyone to find their own way to move. At London Sport, we focus on adults and children from the most deprived communities, and we work collaboratively with our huge network of partners to have the greatest impact possible. The question is, why does London Sport need to exist in the first place? Well, activity levels in London have stagnated, and we are facing an inactivity crisis. 1 in 6 premature deaths in the UK are caused by inactivity. As you can see from the stats here, the picture is bleak. 40% of adult Londoners and over half of young Londoners are not meeting recommended activity levels. 1 in 12 children are doing no activity at all, and adults in the most deprived areas of London are twice as likely, and children 3 times as likely, to be inactive compared to the least deprived areas. At London Sport, we want to tackle this crisis head on, so we have reframed our strategic approach so we can have a significant impact on activity levels across the capital. We have identified the key challenges faced by Londoners right now, the real issues preventing them from accessing physical activity on their doorsteps. We recognise we can't and don't want to tackle these challenges alone. That's why we plan to collaborate with our wonderful network of partners and together change the status quo by influencing policy and designing innovative, impactful projects right in the heart of the communities that need it most. This slide outlines our approach and our intention to influence, galvanise, and empower through being insight and data led. We work through 3 focus areas: active environments, health, and community sport, and operate a place-based approach, recognising deprived communities where there is the greatest need and potential for impact. We hope to learn from our communities and our work at a hyper-local level, and also pilot new ideas and solutions to ensure our work is the most effective it can be.
Within the focus areas, we've identified 2 key challenges we're seeking to address. The first of our 3 focus areas is active environments, which is specifically concerned with spaces and places. In particular, ensuring the physical environment Londoners find themselves in is successful in engaging them in sport and physical activity. Challenge 1 is that non-traditional spaces aren't being used effectively to provide opportunities for less active Londoners to access sport and physical activity. What we mean by non-traditional is the spaces and places beyond your conventional gyms and sports pitches, meaning this challenge looks at the need to further unlock, improve access to, and activate spaces to provide more opportunities for less active Londoners to access sport and physical activity. Challenge 2 is that the principles of active design are not being implemented to enable opportunities for Londoners to be active through the built environment. This challenge demonstrates the need to work with planners, developers, and other partners to share knowledge, increase awareness, and influence design based on the needs of those Londoners facing the biggest inequalities to physical activity. The second of our 3 focus areas is health, which seeks to improve the integration of physical activity into London's healthcare system to prevent and support the management of health conditions. Challenge 1 is that the health and leisure sectors are not collaborating effectively over the use of physical activity to improve health outcomes. By collaboration, we mean the physical activity sector and the health system aren't currently working together consistently to prevent and support the management of a range of health conditions and improve physical and mental health. Challenge 2 is that Londoners with or at risk of long-term conditions face a postcode lottery of support in the use of physical activity to help prevent, treat, and manage their conditions. And it's this postcode lottery that highlights the poor integration of physical activity into London's healthcare system, resulting in a significant variation in how physical activity is used to address health conditions. The final of our 3 focus areas is community sport, which aims to foster a sustainable community sport ecosystem across London. Challenge 1 is that community sports providers struggle to access sports facilities. We know that facility access is one of the biggest challenges reported by community sports clubs, particularly those in underserved communities. Therefore, we'll continue addressing this challenge by working to improve access to a range of facilities. Challenge 2 is that the community sports workforce suffers from a lack of diversity, acute shortages, and doesn't have the necessary skill set. Working with partners to enhance the skills, confidence, and diversity of the community sport workforce is a key role London Sport will be playing to increase capacity and create more opportunities for people to have the best experience of physical activity in a safe environment. The success of our strategy will be measured through our impact and the way we affect change. Through building a data driven, insight led organisation, taking a place based approach, and addressing key challenges identified across each of our 3 focus areas, London Sport will deliver on its objectives to influence policy and system change, galvanise strategic partners, and empower organisations to support Londoners in becoming more physically active. With a focus on addressing inequalities and supporting underserved and underrepresented individuals and communities across London, our strategy will, firstly, make access to sport and physical activity fairer and better. Secondly, ensure increased physical activity levels among children and adults. And finally, deliver improved health and well-being for those from deprived communities.
As we have highlighted, we can't do this alone, and we want to move London together. If you share our commitment to change and would like to partner, donate, or fundraise with us, then we want to hear from you. Together, we can help more Londoners live longer, healthier, and happier lives.